everybody knows the story about Greg Scarpa, and DeVecchio going to the FBI headquarters and slamming his hands down and saying, we're going to win this thing. These people were corrupted. They were involved. They were the cause of 90% of the lives that were taken. And the rest of them were because, there were strangers just acting. You had guys on the street at the time that wanted to be somebody that were just acting on their own. Yeah. They were just seeing something was going on and they were getting involved, and they would, have some young crazy kid that would then kill some random person to get a name for himself. But it had nothing to do with my grandfather or who they're pinning it on. Right. And there's more evidence against the FBI than they have against my grandfather. So my thing is, if we're not going to look at both and say, hey, well, this is what the FBI did. I mean, what they did when all this evidence came out, they just said, we're going to do an internal investigation. Yeah. What does that mean? So then why can't I internally investigate my grandfather? Because I would love that deal. Yeah. It's like, it's not fair on both sides, right? And then even with all this coming out, you don't realize how deep the corruption goes.
We would like to thank you for watching. Head on over to Patreon for the full episode.